Hey everyone, let's start solving today's Leetcode daily challenge question. So the question is find the string with LCP. So it is a hard level question, but if you keep watching this video, you will find it very easy to solve this question. I'll explain in very simple way. Yeah, so we define the LCP matrix of any zero index string word of n lowercase English letters as n cross n grid such that LCP of ij is equal to the length of longest common prefix between the substring of word I to n minus 1 and word of j to n minus 1. Given an n cross n matrix, LCP written alphabetically smallest string word that correspond to LCP if there is no such string, written an empty string. And yes, this is lexicographically smaller, they're saying. So now let's understand the question first. What is given? So we will be given an LCP. Okay. Now, what is LCP? LCP is the longest common prefix. First, LCP is what? Longest common prefix. What is prefix? If you are aware, let's say I have two strings. Okay, two strings. Like let's say, okay, geeks for geeks. This is one string and another is geeks. Now what is the longest common prefix is geeks. Why? The prefix is starting from the first and longest common prefix, as we are saying common, so that's why the common prefix is this and this is the longest one. Okay, this is what? Common prefix. Now what is given? We are given an array matrix, matrix. So let's take this example 4020. We'll take the same example to understand the question. Is we are given 4020, again what? 0301 0301 2020 and 0101 0101. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, what does this mean? Now what are the indexes? First let's understand what is the index of this. What is the position? Is 0 comma 0 01 02 03. Now again here it is 10 20 30. Okay, what does this 00 means? The word, we have to find the word. Okay, so what does this mean is substring of substring from 0 and substring from 0. So I am writing 00 because comma n minus 1 is just 0. So what will be the substring of 0 and substring of 0? Both will be the same as word, right? That's why it is 4, because the size of word is 4, length is 4. Common, if I use the same word again, okay, and if I ask what is the longest common prefix, it will be the same. Okay, now if I have, let's say I have an word like A B C D. Now I will say this is my 0 index 1 2 3. If I say substring of 0, so what is substring of 0 is ABCD. Again substring of 0 is ABCD. So both are same. What is the longest common prefix? Is 4. That is why here it is 4. So similarly, if you go here, it is 3 because both index are 1 comma 1. Here it is 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. So all are same because the length is same and this is same. Now if you see substring of 0 and 1 and substring of 1 and 0, so is there any difference? No. So if you see, both are same. So what we will do, we will discard this. We don't want to look at this now. Only remaining is this part. Now okay, now you understood that what does this 00 means, 01 means, and what is the word. Okay, how this LCP is calculated. Now what we are going to do is we will find a word using these numbers, and then we will find the LCP using that word, and then we will check if both are same LCPs. Okay, so if both are same, then we can see yes, we found the word, else we will return the empty string. Okay, this is very simple. That first what we will do, we will find the word, then we will find the LCP, sorry, and then we will validate. How we will find the word? So before finding the word, we understood this matrix. Okay, half of the matrix is no use of us initially when we are finding the word. So only we want this part. Now, if you see at each index there is some value. Okay, this is either 2 comma 1, this is 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2. Now if I say that at a substring of my 1 and substring of 0 has nothing in common. Okay, nothing in common. So 0 and 1 both are at different place. What we can say? Yes, one is A, one is B. Why I'm taking A and B? Consider here, if you see what we have to do, we have to construct a string, which is what alphabetically smallest string we have to return. Okay, we have to construct a string. So if you want the lexicographically smallest string, then we should take the first letter as A. So initially I will consider my letter as A. Now when I'm saying that my 0 and 1 position are not same, so next thing what I can take smaller one is B. So that's why I have A and B. Now if we go to the next index, I have substring of 2, substring of 2 and substring of 0 has 2 in common. 2 2. Okay, what does this mean? So let's say my substring of 0 is this. Okay, this whole thing, and let's say I have something here like here also I have AB. What is substring of 2 then? Here is from here. Okay, so I have same. So what does this mean? That my both index at index 0 and at index 1 there is a same element. Okay, G and G. Let's not care about the next element for now, because we have next indexes, right? Next indices here, so we will check there if we have or not. But for now, if it is greater than 0, that means the first element of these two substring should be same. So 0 and 2, what is the value of 0 is A, so we will assign this here A again. Now if we go to the next this, I have 3 and 0. So what we will do is at index 3 and 0. So what is substring of 3 and what is substring of 0? If it is 0, then nothing is in common. Okay, nothing is in common, and what we will do is, what is the next greater than A is B. Or if we go to the next one, okay, if we go to the next one, here it is 1. So 3 and 1, we already have the value known for 1 is what? 0 1 is B. So what we'll do here also, we will put the B. So we got AB AB. This is how we will calculate, we will find our word. So what we will do is, we will traverse from this to this part only, and if the value is 0, okay, if the value is 0, that means nothing is common. We will take the least element, least letter. Okay, so for that what we will do, we will take a temp. Okay, initially temp will be A always, and then what we'll do, we will take the previous element. Okay, and previous element we will take the max, and we will increment, and then we will add. Okay, assign. If we have the value, that means both are same, so we will directly assign, and we will stop there because we found the value here at that index. And yes, so first we will find this AB. Now we got the string, but there is a possibility that this matrix is incorrect. Okay, there is no such word exists, but we found it. But there can be possible, let's say we are not considering these values, right? So if it is 3, so if you see the example, this one, if you see the last one is 3, which is not possible. So LCP of 3 and 3 cannot be equal to 3 since the word of 3 consists only one single letter. So no answer like this. So in that case, what we'll do, we have to find again LCP. How we will find the LCP of this is our LCP. Okay, new LCP. I'll take a name as DP. So what we'll do, we will start from the end. Okay, we'll start from the end. So B and B. This is one string, so we'll write 1. So again we will get the actually same string. Here I will get the 2. So initially what we will do is we will increment 1 if we have the same element plus the previous dp of I my sorry next I plus 1 and j plus 1. Okay, we will do like this while finding the LCP. Now let's start coding. Let's take the int n is equal to LCP dot. Now what we are going to do is first find the word. Okay, so for that we will take an array. Just the size n. Now ARR of 0, we'll take a char instead of string. We will take char. ARR of 0 will be a. As I explained initially, we'll start with a. Now for int I is equal to, we'll start from 1 because we know this first element. We don't want this half. So from 1 to this and less than I. For int j is equal to 0, j less than I, j plus plus. Now before this what we'll take, we will take temp char temp is equal to, initially it is a, and we will take a boolean value found is equal to false initially. Now here if we have, here what I'll do, if my this LCP of I and j, if it is greater than 0, then what we'll do found as true. Before that what we have to do is ARR of I is equal to ARR of j. Okay, and what we'll do here, we'll break because we found the element there itself. Now else, if it is not greater than 0, okay, that means it is 0. So in that case what we will do, okay, here what we will do is, okay, now what we'll do here, we will take a max. So my temp is equal to mat dot max of ARR of j and what, my temp. Okay, and then I'll convert this to char. Then what I'll do is, I have the temp, so what we'll do, temp plus plus, we'll increment this. So this is a character, right? So we can increment and then we can assign it ARR of I is equal to temp. Now if if my temp is greater than z, that means we have only 26 characters, right? And we have to build using those. If it is greater than z, so what we'll do, we'll return an empty string. That's it. We won't be doing. So till this, what we'll get, we will get an word. Now what we have to do is, here what we did, we just, if it is greater than 0, it is same. Else we have to take the maximum of this. We already have this. Then what we'll do, Yes, again I have to check if my found, if it is found is not true, false, that means we didn't assign, then only we have to do this. Okay, now next part what we are going to do is we will use a dp. So I'll use int dp, new int dp, sorry, new int. So what will be the size? Size should be n plus 1 because we are taking the extra size for while storing. Okay, now we are going to find from int. So int is equal to int I is equal to n minus 1. I should be greater than 0, I minus minus. Now for int j is equal to n minus 1, j greater than or 0, j minus minus. Okay, here what we are going to do, if my error of I is not equal to error of j, then okay, let's take in var int var, sorry, value. Okay, not 0. If it is this, then value is equal to 0. Else if both are same, so in that case my value will be 1 plus dp of, as I explained, I plus 1 and j plus. Why here will not get index out of point when n plus 1? Because the size is n plus 1, so we can have the index n. So we have now this, now we have to validate. So int I is equal to 0, I less than n plus plus, for int j is equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. If my dp of I j is not equal to LCP of I j, then we have to return false, else we have to return true. Yes, now let's run this. So what we did is we are first calculating this now. Okay, okay, um it is carried. Yeah, now let's run this again. Oh, sorry, here not false, here it is empty string. If both are not equal, else string dot value of our error. Yeah, because our array is a character array, so we have to return the string dot value of this. Okay, now we are getting something wrong. We'll check what we are doing incorrect. Okay, so here what we are doing, we are traversing, we are taking the temp. Okay, isn't it the same thing? Okay, we'll take it common. Yes, if found, we will just continue. We'll not go till here also, but else we will increment the temp and we will assign the temp. So if I do temp plus plus, let's run this. Let's try. Okay, something that is dp of I j should be that value, isn't it? Now let's run this. Yeah, let's submit this solution. Accepted. So in this way we can solve this question. So this is a very simple approach to solve this. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like this video, subscribe my channel, stay updated. Thank you.